Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's Haley is out on a business trip, so you've got me by myself this week. And we started stims yesterday. It's crazy. I was going to vlog about it, but I'll be totally real with y'all. And I really appreciate all of y'all's comments to start with from our last video. Y'all are just so sweet, and the ones of you that are going through infertility, you got where I was coming from and understood what I meant when I said some of the things that I did. So I appreciate y'all letting me be raw and real and your support. So anyways, we went to our appointment yesterday and I wanted to vlog before we went in and tell y'all a few things, but I was hormonal and an emotional wreck and cried twice before the appointment even started. And then once during the appointment and then several times after. So I don't know if it's the estrogen priming that I did last week. I took estradiol pills and Cetrotide, if that had anything to do with it, or I'm on my cycle, PMSing anyways. And then starting stims, I guess the realness of everything starting again was just a lot. So yeah, we didn't vlog because I would have been a hot mess during it. So that's what we did yesterday. Went to the doctor and everything looked good. The estrogen priming did what we wanted it to do. Didn't have one follicle bigger than any of the others, which was good. So got the green light to start stims, and I took a list of things that I wanted to ask my doctor about. I follow the hashtag IVF or IVF community, IVF support, all these different hashtags on Instagram, and see everything that y'all post and everybody else going through infertility post. And all the time I see stuff about pineapple and acupuncture and things like that. And our first doctor said, you know, you can go the holistic approach and it might help. It wasn't like it's going to help you tremendously if you do it. So we didn't do any, I didn't eat pineapple core and I didn't go get acupuncture done. But I couldn't remember if I had asked our new doctor that this time. So asked her those things, same response, you know, with what we're up against. If acupuncture is going to relax me, do it. But if it's just going to be one extra thing to add to my schedule and I'm going to stress about getting there and making time for it and things like that, don't do it. And pineapple core, if I like pineapple core, I can eat it, but otherwise it's not going to do much. But if your doctor is telling you to do it, I'm not telling you to stop. Keep doing it. Just what our doctors tell us and just what I'm doing and what I'm not doing. So that was on my list of questions. And then I had one thing that I've just really been wanting to ask her, but every time I talk about it, I cry. So I figured, I'm like, oh, I'm already crying. I might as well ask her. I wanted to ask her, you know, last time, if you watched our failed IVF cycle, we couldn't get a picture of our embryo. And that felt really important to me. I don't know why it felt important to me. I'm working through that with my therapist, but it felt very important to me. And it really freaks me out knowing that, you know, I'm just being a realist. I'm not being negative, just a realist. That there is no baby guaranteed in this IVF cycle. There's no baby guaranteed, but I need a picture to be guaranteed of our embryo. Whatever one makes it the furthest, whatever. I just need a picture to be guaranteed. So I told her what happened in the last cycle and how the embryology lab said they couldn't give us one. And I told her that I just needed her help and I needed her to promise me that she would get us a picture this time if it didn't work. And if it does, I know we'll get one when we transfer. But she was just really kind about it, and I just felt like she understood me and where I was coming from and why I felt the way I felt. And she was shocked that I couldn't get one last time, but promised me that this time, if we have to cross that bridge, she will get me my picture. So I was a blubbering mess when I asked her that, and he just comes over to me and he just rubs my back. Like, oh geez, work through it, girl, work through it. So I'm really glad to know that she's got my back on that, and I really just love our doctor. I'm very excited about the choices that we're making, and I'm still not like excited that we're doing this, but we're in it, so I'm trying to be as positive as possible. Speaking of positivity, I did a vlog maybe like a month ago about things not to say to somebody going through infertility, and I wanted to add on to that. So here's number 11. So if you watched my last video, I did 1 through 10. Here's number 11. Just stay positive. So yesterday we wrote $11,000 in checks, and that was just scratching the surface. I'm on my cycle and had an 8-inch wand stuck at me. This channel is real. That wasn't fun. And I'm hormonal. I don't know if it's from estrogen priming, just from PMS. Still grieving a failed cycle and loss of embryos, but I'm hormonal. That's not fun. So honestly, I'm trying to stay as positive as possible, but people telling you just to stay positive doesn't make me any more positive than I am, you know. So just stay positive is one of the things I would add to not say to somebody going through fertility. And let go, let God. I'm a Christian. I believe in God. I pray. But I think another thing that I've really been struggling with lately is people saying, like, have you given it to God? Like, give it to God. Pray about it. I'm like, I am praying about it. And yeah, this has been really hard, but I'm living on a prayer right now. Like, I feel like what I'm doing is all in faith. I have nothing else propelling me through this other than faith. So people telling me that I need to strengthen my faith and things like that, that's not helpful. So that would be my number 12. And again, like I said in my first video, and to my points 11 and 12, I know people comes from a good place. I know that, I do, but it's just not helpful. And especially when things are, you know, moving so fast, things change every day. My hormones are changing rapidly. I'm pumping stuff into my body. Just hearing things that are not helpful like that is hard. So my therapist told me today, you know, give the people in your life permission to not say anything and just listen. If they don't know what to say, you know, I would tell anybody watching this, if you know somebody going through infertility, if you don't know what to say to them, it's better just to say nothing and just be there for them and just listen instead of saying something that could be hurtful or, you know, plant a seed of doubt. I think, you know, doubt's been my hardest thing lately, is people telling me that I need to strengthen my faith. Again, I'm living on a prayer right now. They plant that seed of doubt in me, and I'm like, is my faith not that strong? Well, if it wasn't, like, I wouldn't be doing this. Like, so don't plant a seed of doubt in anybody's head going through infertility or in general in life. So those are the 2 points that I would like to add to that. So back to stims. Started stims yesterday, taking them at 7 o'clock, and today's day 2. I'll take them, it's 4:25 now, so in a few hours. They're starting me at 525 IUs of gonal and 75 IUs of menopur. To give you a reference, when I ended my last IVF cycle, we ended at 225 IUs of gonal. So it's gone up a lot, and they're just being a lot more aggressive to try and get me to produce more follicles with good mature eggs in them. So when they do Tessie on E, they'll have more to work with and more eggs to try to fertilize with what they can collect. So that's the plan right now. No real side effects other than yesterday was just super emotional and hormonal. I think today I just kind of felt blah. Not really motivation to do anything, but I don't feel bad yet. I remember how I felt the first cycle. I had constant headaches and just pure exhaustion. So expecting that to be the same, I'm guessing. And it's maybe more because I'm on more medication. I don't know, we'll see. I'll keep y'all updated on my side effects from all of this, but currently just a blah. It's rainy here today, so I think maybe the weather is contributing to that. Just kind of don't feel like doing much. Hard to get motivated, but whatever. So that's the update. Make this a one cut today. I don't really know anything else. I go back for my first follow-up appointment on Thursday at 8:45 in the morning. So even if I am a blubbery mess, I do plan on documenting that and letting y'all know how my first follow-up goes to see how my follicles are doing and if we're going to change any medication or keep doing what we're doing. Stims are going to last anywhere between 7 to 16 days. So hopefully Thursday we can have a better idea of and narrow that down to what it could be. My first cycle from the first day of my stims to egg retrieval was 15 days. And this doctor sometimes can push it a little bit more than other doctors typically would, so that's where I'm getting that 16 from. And then with as much as I'm on, who knows, could be like 7 days. So hopefully Thursday we'll have a better idea, but I just really appreciate all of y'all. Our t-shirt fundraiser, it ended yesterday and we raised over $1,200, which was amazing. The medication donations, amazing. I mean, guys, y'all just have really pulled through for us and we love y'all so much. So thanks for following along. If you haven't yet, you should totally subscribe to our channel, and I promise to start doing these more regularly, even if I am hormonal. We'll get past that. It'll help me get through that. So again, thank y'all for all your love, all your sweet comments. I appreciate you. Bye guys.